Happy Valentine's Day to me. Happy Valentine's Day to me. I'm gonna eat my kids' candy. Happy Valentine's Day to me. All right, here is your first look at the New American Standard 2020 Wide Margin Reference Bible by Lockman. And here are some of the features. It has the beautiful typesetting by 2K Denmark. It's exactly the same as the Stridon. Exactly the same file, it seems. The only difference is there's no red verse numbers, chapter headings, section headings. None of that. It's only a black text, and that's fine. But the 1 1/4 inch outer margin, that is 3.0 centimeters wide margin, is wider than the Stridon. And so that can be considered an improvement, or that could be some sort of upsell. Clear reading time, line match typesetting, single column text, 1 1/4 inches, 3 centimeters, outer margin, full set of cross references and footnotes, verse formatting, black letter text, presentation page, friendly records, topical index, book introductions, color maps, printed in Korea. And this is the Maroon Leathertex. Here's an old Leathertex. We need to measure this Bible. Open this baby up. It is a paste down binding. Presentation page, marriages, family trees. Page to remember the Holy Bible. Half title page, and here comes the title page, New American Standard Bible, 2020 Wide Margin Reference Edition, published by Lockman Foundation. First print, printed in Korea, published in 2022 by the Lockman Foundation. This is the 2020 Wide Margin Reference. Design and typesetting by 2K Denmark as period. I think it's supposed to say the Stridon. Contents, forward, continued forward, and Old Testament. Well, this Bible passed the fall of man test. If we turn to Genesis 3, yeah, it sure does. Look at that. And we got the overcast stitching. Here are the Psalms. And you could imagine if they had done the entire Stridon with the verses, with the verse numbers out in the margin. You can imagine how that would have been an exceptional preacher's Bible. Here's our New Testament page in the wide margin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put down the Stridon, and we're going to do a comparison. You will see that surprisingly, the Korean print has a little bit better opacity. The paper is a little bit whiter. There's no blue gutter. The Stridon does have more luxurious, silky smooth paper. I tell you what, I like this Korean print paper. It's nice and white. It is smooth of its own right. I'm very happy with this. I think this is a buy now Bible. You can certainly understand why the Stridon came out much earlier than the Lockman wide margin. Okay, this is a black letter text. There is no red chapter numbers, no red verse numbers. The words of Christ are also not in red. And for some of you, I know that makes you happy. The Stridon and the wide margin are exactly the same height. It's not like Lockman increased the font size or anything. The only difference is you have a wider margin. There is one little correction in this edition. The Stridon has Philippians 5 here in the top corner. Of course, there is no Philippians 5. And the Lockman wide margin has corrected that. Here's a look at the ribbons. These are angle cut ribbons, a brown double satin ribbon for the Old Testament. You have a black ribbon for the New Testament. So the ribbons are placed in here flat, so they're not quite in the middle. They're both over closer to Genesis, aren't they? Is this a floppy Bible? There's pretty good flop to this Bible. At the back of the Bible, we have the topical index, and this is copyright Lockman Foundation. Now we come to the introductions to the books of the Bible. If you wanted to read them, I'll let you have a shot of them all. And we have a parables sheet as well as a miracles sheet. Then we have the Lockman beige maps. There's no extra paper in the back. And we have the flyleaf made out of Bible end sheet material. And there is your ISBN and style number 3732 for this Maroon Leathertex. Which one is thicker? They look about the same, don't they? I feel like that's as fair as I can be. And the Lockman text block is slightly thicker than the Stridon. And also, look at this C shape. Concave foredge to the Bible. I like that. If you are a 1995 fan, they are going to retypeset the side column reference. I don't know that there are any plans to make an SCR in the 2020 text. Boy, this is a home run. This is a buy it now kind of product. This is a no remorse kind of purchase. Can't go wrong. No remorse. It's a great day to love in the New American Standard.